If email marketing was this easy, this beautiful, this affordable? What if email marketing was this you? Meet Flowdesk, an email marketing platform dedicated to helping you grow, nurture, and monetize your email list beautifully. Design emails people love to get. Free for 30 days, no credit card required.
Good morning and welcome to our community live stream. I am LaShonda Brown and this is Bootstrap Biz Advice, where I teach service providers how to work less and live more by leveraging tech and YouTube. So the goal of the strategies that I talk about on this channel is to help increase traffic to your offers, to help generate passive income and partner with brands. So first and foremost, I decided to use an ad from one of my favorite companies instead of using the countdown timer. And that's a strategy that you can implement as well when you do live streams. So even if your live stream isn't sponsored, I would encourage you to look at your affiliate dashboard. A lot of companies are going to provide you with assets, whether it is a logo or a video file, and you can utilize that to help you to start strong on your live streams by starting with a video clip instead of hitting go live and waiting for it to connect. So that's just a little tip that I did this morning. I did also create a playlist on the Bootstrap Biz Advice channel where I am going to answer a lot of the StreamYard questions that I get within my membership, because a lot of you like what I'm doing, but you don't feel like you're as polished and professional as I am. So the three things that I have up there right now, I have an overview video about StreamYard. So if you're brand new to StreamYard or you think you aren't utilizing the features as best as you can, that's a great place to start. Then I talk about how to edit your live streams after you go live. You can actually go into the back end of the YouTube editor and trim out any awkward pauses. So if you don't have a video clip at the beginning, but there is kind of this awkwardness, if you kind of ramping up into your content, you can go in and trim your recording so that you don't lose any views, but you can take that part out of your video. And then the last video that I talked about, or the last concept I talked about, was how to onboard your guests for live streams. Live streaming with guests, in my opinion, is like lazy podcasting. And I've gotten it so well that people are actually sponsoring them. So I have a sponsored live stream next week. Stay tuned to find out who the sponsor is, because it's a brand new partner. So if you can get your live streams to the point where people feel like it's similar quality to your feed content, you can actually charge for that. So if you haven't started using StreamYard, you can actually utilize my link, which I'm going to go ahead and pull up over here. And the other thing I will tell you about StreamYard is you can have folders of lower thirds. So the lower thirds are things like this that you pop up on screen to help reinforce what you're talking about. If you don't have formal slides, this is a way to help keep yourself on topic and also help add some visual interest to your live streams to keep people engaged. So if you want to try StreamYard for free, you can get a 14-day trial utilizing my link, lashondabrown.com/StreamYard. So feel free to check them out. If you are watching this live on YouTube, I would encourage you to subscribe and turn the notification bell on. This is essential for this month, and I'm going to explain why. Essentially, I got too many videos to make. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Last week, I posted the 3 StreamYard videos within 24 hours because we needed to get caught up. So what I think is gonna happen moving forward is some of this content that I need to get out to answer questions for my members can be done with the live stream. I don't need to pay my team to edit it. I just need to get on here, answer the question, and end the stream. So if you want to be live on those recordings where I'm essentially answering member questions about various topics, go ahead and subscribe and turn the notification bell on, because I'm not going to spam your inbox with an email every time I go live. So this is a new part of my strategy. I think it's the only way that I can keep up without being chaotic. So if you want to just be notified when I happen to be live in the event that you want to see what I'm doing and ask questions, then go ahead and subscribe and turn the notification bell on. This is something else I noticed. And I love telling you guys the behind the scenes because I don't want to gatekeep this information. If you like this video, I need you to go ahead and like it just like you would any other feed video. If you go back into a live stream and you optimize it with chapters and tags, maybe even update the title, your live stream will get promoted like a feed video. Now, what I have noticed is there's about a $3 to $5 difference in terms of the CPM. However, I can still get paid running ads on a live stream, and I can insert more ads because the video is an hour long. So to help us out, if you like this video at any time, whether you are watching the replay or watching this live, you engaging in the comments, you liking the video will help show YouTube that this is content that people want to see. It can still function like a feed video if I optimize it through engagement live and then going back in on the back end when it's over. Now, if you need help optimizing it when your video is over, I would recommend using TubeBuddy. That is the YouTube SEO tool that I use in my business, and it has been a game changer. I'm hoping they'll become a partner this year. But even though they're not, I am an affiliate with them and I highly recommend it. They are a free tool when you get started. They offer a 50% off discount code for people with 1,000 subscribers or less. And this is how I get found. This is how I rank on Google with YouTube videos because I optimize with TubeBuddy. So I'm a huge advocate for that. So make sure if you aren't using this tool, even if you just install the free version, it helps this channel. So I want to make sure that I recommend that as much as possible. All right, a couple more things for housekeeping, and then we'll hop into the content. I want to show you guys that I did listen to you. So you guys said that you are struggling hitting 1K subscribers on your YouTube channel and you could use my help. This particular live stream is going to focus on list growth strategies, but if you need to grow, your, what was that? Oh, you know what? I think my phone just connected. So let me go ahead and take this as a moment. Y'all, I was getting prayed up this morning. So the worship is going strong. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The Monday was mundane already, so I had to cover it in worship music. So that's what that was. Anyways, if you want to be a part of this free workshop, I'm doing it on Saturday because I've gotten feedback that some of you cannot attend my live streams during the week. Just go ahead and click on the link in the description to sign up for this. There is a replay provided if you register. If you don't register, you don't get notified of the replay. So make sure you check that out. I also listened to you about my live stream script. When I have guests, trust and believe. That stuff is not memorized. I'm looking at this camera, which is also a teleprompter. You can utilize Big View. I'll link to that in the description once this is over. If you don't have a desktop teleprompter, as long as you have 2 screens, okay? You don't have to have a physical teleprompter like I do. But if you have 2 screens, you can put your script on this screen, which is also your camera, and then you can put your other controls on the secondary screen. All that being said, I use a literal script when I go live with guests. I went through, I turned my Google Doc into a 2-page PDF, word for word. This is the script that I used on my last sponsored live stream. It is available in the shop for $5. I'm not charging a ton of money. I'm just trying to help y'all. So if you get on a live stream and you feel like you're fumbling or your live streams aren't polished enough to attract brands, spend the $5 and just get my script. So it's in the shop because you asked for it. So I put it in there. And the last bit of housekeeping is the membership will reopen on the 21st. If you are not on the wait list, you can go to LaShondaBrown.com/membership in order to get on the wait list. There's also, I probably will do some type of wait list call before things open for you to ask last minute questions. So even if you're interested and you were just going to join when the doors were open, you'll get an invite to that call if you join the formal waiting list. All right, cool. So if you are here live, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Let's see here. Darissa is here. Love Flowdesk. I think that's how I found you. Yes, because of TubeBuddy, a lot of people on this channel have found me trying to troubleshoot Flowdesk. So thank you so much, Running University. Caitlin is here. She is a member of the Bootstrap Creator Community, longtime supporter of the channel. So hello, Caitlin. Let's see here. Who else do we have? You guys are going fast. So I'm just going to put your comments up here. Good morning. Good morning. Love to see you all. So don't forget, with StreamYard, I can pop your questions and comments up on the screen. So don't forget to engage. And again, that helps to push the content out. All right. So I'm not even going to lie to you. Your girl was rushing this morning. So I put in, what did I tell y'all? We were going to do 5 strategies. So I put in 4. So let me think, what's one last thing that actually worked well? Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. Yes. Okay, those work well too. Okay, here we go. So I've got 5 tips that are actually working to grow your list in 2024. I was a theater major, so I love to study life so I can imitate it. And so I'm just going to tell y'all what I see that is actually converting some of the big creators, what they're doing. The number one thing I'm seeing right now is a freaking challenge. Okay. Challenges. When I tell you, I can name 5 challenges going on right now. Right now. And I'm talking big creators, people with over 4 million on YouTube, people who are known for, I'm just going to say it. Amy Porterfield is doing the challenge right now, and I'm up in it. I'm all up in it. So if Amy's doing it, trust and believe she's done her research. Challenges are powerful. And let's talk through the strategy so that you can decide whether or not it's a good fit for you. So what people are seeing is people signing up for online courses has plummeted. People have purchased so many courses that they didn't finish. And so it's super important that we offer something different than just your typical course format. So if you are interested in doing a challenge, not just to generate passive income, but also to grow your email list, you need to keep the price point at $100 or less. Now, here's what people are doing. Typically, I'm going to say 90% of the challenges that I'm seeing are $97. When I tell you I have seen that price like 20 times, that tells me somebody has tested this and said, okay, if it's over $100, people are less likely to make an impulse buy, but $100 or less, they'll take action. If it's too cheap, people aren't going to sign up. So that happy spot, I think, is between 47 and 97, but most folks are doing 97. So if you don't have a big audience, don't go all the way to 97, maybe try 47, but any cheaper than that. And when I say cheap, I also mean free. I'm be honest with you. Free challenges, ain't nobody doing that anymore. People are charging, and here's why. They are doing paid challenges because they understand the power of building a list of people who are already paying customers. We got plenty of freebies available, okay? We have created freebies until we're blue in the freaking face, okay? You know it, I know it, it's the truth. You don't need to make another freebie. You need to offer a low ticket offer that will also grow your email list. And also, the people who are signing up for this challenge are telling you that this is the problem that they are having. So what people are typically doing is they're selling it for 47 to 97. And then they are offering access to the content of the challenge if you become a VIP student. People call it various things, but ultimately what they're saying is if you want the information, but you are too busy to follow along with the live education, then go ahead and pay me even more for being a VIP student. All of a sudden, your $97 or $47 challenge has turned into a similar price point of a course without all the effort. And you can teach it live. People love it to be live because then they can ask you questions, they can engage in the comments. And so here's the thing. We have to be willing to pivot and see the writing on the wall. People are not doing the same things they've always done. So If it's good enough for Amy Porterfield, if it's good enough for Justin Moore at Creator Wizard, if it's good enough for Omar at Think Media, then you need to seriously consider, is a challenge a good fit for you? The other thing that's really good about a challenge is you have a very clear outcome. You're able to tell people, show up for this amount of time to learn how to do this specific thing. And so for people who really struggle with prioritizing things inside of their business, it's like, oh, thank goodness for this week, for this 2-week time frame, I know I can buckle down and focus on getting better at this one thing, whether it's getting better at pitching brands or getting better at growing my list or getting better at doing my podcast online, whatever that looks like, it has a very clear outcome. So no generic challenges. Okay. If you are a fitness coach, you need to say, lose 5 pounds in 15 days with this challenge. We need a tangible outcome. Some people, now I'm not saying you have to do this, but some people are even offering money back if it doesn't happen. That money back guarantee is another way that people are saying, I believe in this wholeheartedly. And if it doesn't work for you, like, I'm willing to give you that money back. So there's no risk involved. If you will do the work, I know it'll pay off. Right. And so the way they're balancing it is, if you can show in the dashboard that you showed up, you listened to the trainings, you downloaded the resources, and after that challenge time, you still didn't get the results that I promised, I will give you your money back. But you have to do your part. You have to show up. You have to download the resources in order for you to qualify for a refund. And guess what? If your system actually works, you're not going to need to refund very many people. And you offering that money back guarantee is going to get rid of a lot of skepticism that a lot of people have when it comes to buying things online. So the number one thing I will tell you is challenges. So Caitlin said, love this info, saving to watch later to take notes. Yes, I did not have time to make slides, but that doesn't mean that this content is not masterclass quality. So what you need to do is go ahead and like this video so that it shows up in your history on YouTube. Obviously, you can also come back to the link. That's another reason why I go live here versus going live on Instagram, because you can scrub through. I'll also put in chapters. So another reason why you want to do stuff like this is it's easier to find when you started and stopped the sections of content. That's another reason why I do these lower thirds. So it's important that you put those into your recordings if you're going to repurpose them later. But thank you so much, Caitlin, for that input. Let's see here. I found you from an interview with NASM. You are amazing. Started following you last week. Yes, Angie interviewed me for that podcast. It was a video podcast. She's also a member of the Bootstrap Creators as well. So I'm telling you, if I'm giving away this kind of information on a live stream, you better believe inside of a paywall community, like, it is fire. It is absolute fire. I'm really excited. I'm going to bring in a new tech startup to talk to the community in February. And every single month, I'm trying to bring in a brand partner to introduce them to the community and also teach people how to refer them to generate passive income, just like I do with my affiliate link. So that's just one thing that I like to do. All right, cool. So we talked about challenges. I hope that really got your wheels turning. If you have questions, you can drop them in the comments and I'll do like a Q&A at the end. So definitely, as you're hearing these techniques, drop things in the comments and then I can circle back so that way you don't forget. Number 2 is quizzes. We did a whole live stream about quizzes with Quinn. Quinn has grown her list by 17,000 people. And she literally broke down the strategy. It was unreal. I cannot believe she just put all that information out on the internet. So if you did not watch that live stream, go back and watch it. I'll link it in the description. Now, here's the other thing. That live stream was sponsored by Interact, and Interact even created a commercial for it. So when I tell you that thing is meaty, you need to go see it. Now, it went so well that Interact did a circle back thing with me, and they created a 50% off the first 3 months, only the first 3 months of Interact with my affiliate link. When I tell you they have gotten rid of coupon codes, I have been searching, Googling, y'all know how it is. They don't do coupon codes. This is a test. If I can convert with this code, then they might give me a permanent code, I think. So if you like what I'm saying about quizzes, you want to try it out at least for 90 days to see if it works for you. It's going to be the cheapest it will ever be with that code. So help a sister out. If you want to use it, use my code. All right, let's talk about quizzes. Now, I've seen some basic quizzes out there. So a quiz is not inherently going to grow your business. I'm not going to lie to you. Just because you create a quiz and stick it on your website doesn't mean people are going to flock and take it. So here's what I'm seeing is actually working when it comes to quizzes. You have to give people something after the quiz. You would think that that would be a simple thing, but a lot of y'all think just giving people results is enough. I can Google results. I want resources. There's a difference. Okay. So when it comes to quizzes, and I'm just going to like make up one in my head and then if we follow the train of thought. So if I had a quiz called, what YouTube strategy is the best fit for your business? Now I'm going to circle back and give you another idea with that, but let's park it there. What YouTube strategy is the best strategy for your business? So you take these questions, 1 to 10 questions, and at the end, you would imagine that I would give you help with a YouTube strategy, right? You're feeling, tossed to and fro, and you're looking for some guidance. Now, what if when you got ready to put, to say submit to get your, your answers, your results, I said, would you like to receive a 20-page guide outlining the best strategy for your business and the tech tools you need to implement it? Put in your name and email address to receive the guide. Now, so many people be taking them quizzes and get to the results and be like, girl, I ain't giving you my email address just to know that I'm a, fill in the blank, what Disney princess am I? But when you tell them that you're going to give them a meaty resource in exchange for their name and email address, that you're taking the foundation of the quiz and you're building on it in exchange for that name and email, now you have turned them from, a lead to an email subscriber. People can pop in your quiz and not finish it. Like, don't think just because they hit start, they're going to finish it. That's just not how people are. They get distracted. They go like, this is taking too long. So like at a certain point, you have to still incentivize them to give you their email address. And that's what you actually care about. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that everybody has to do this. I don't think Quinn does this. But when I tell you, when people do it, I want to pay them. Like I want to come out my pocket and boom, have my money. Like this is great. So what I'm telling you is you need irresistible freebies. The quiz is the bait. Y'all still got to reel them in, and you're not reeling them in. They are hopping in your quiz and they're not completing it, and they're not engaged email subscribers because they didn't come in really wanting not just to learn, but to learn from you. You hear me? So you need to offer them something. Now, it doesn't have to be an ebook. If you're like, girl, I'm not getting up in Canva again. Don't you make me make another ebook. Okay, sis, you don't have to do that. But what you can do is you could say, if you would like to watch this free masterclass recording about your perfect YouTube strategy, put in your name and email. You can hit them up with a replay from a past live stream. You can hit them up with a past workshop, whatever. You have got to get creative, okay? The best tools are the ones you actually use, okay? So if you're not gonna go and make another ebook, okay, fine. But don't abandon the whole strategy because you don't like part of it, all right? So the point is, the quiz attracts people. It gives them something to like actually engage with other than just filling out a form, because it's like, man, I don't want to fill out another form. But if she's going to give me a strategy, let's do it. And if you really want to make it irresistible, then stop calling it a quiz. Stop calling it a quiz. The quiz is the format. The quiz is the format, people. You could call it the YouTube strategy generator. Find out which strategy you should be using to grow on YouTube. If I called it my YouTube strategy generator, how much more likely are you to take it than saying my YouTube strategy quiz? What you call things is so essential. If people have baggage and they're burnt out on terms, come up with a new term. Come up with a new term, rebrand it. That is why I don't call them Masterclasses. I call them private live streams. More people sign up because they're like, what the heck is a private live stream? I like private. I like exclusive. Cool, I'll come. And so you have got to see, okay, are people burnt out on what's been done? How can I repackage the same thing without creating more effort for myself? So if you have heard quizzes over and over and over again, and you're like, ooh, I don't want to do that. Call it something else. Call it an assessment. Call it a tool. Call it a generator. Like, you have got to market your offers, whether they're paid or not. You still have to market them. Part of marketing them means branding them with a logo. Part of marketing could mean creating a creative name for it, but you still have to market your offers, even if they're free. My 2 cents. Those were long 2 cents, but those are my 2 cents. All right, the next one, on-demand masterclasses. When I tell you, I almost said like tell you hoes. I got really excited. Oh my goodness. This strategy I stumbled into and I was like, what is literally happening? Is Instagram actually growing my business right now? I'm shook. I am shooketh. I am shooketh. On-demand masterclasses using StreamYard. Here's what it is. This is a whole feature of StreamYard that most people don't use. If you pay for Pro, okay, you can turn on registration for a live stream. It essentially turns a live stream into a webinar. The StreamYard system will notify them the day before. It will notify them the hour before. It will send a thank you with the replay when you're done. And that registration stays live as long as you have on-demand toggled on. What that means is, even after your private live stream is over, someone can stumble across the same link and sign up to view that stream. It just won't be live. It'll be the replay. When I tell you, shooketh. I'm doing it again. I'll go back. I'll show you again. That whole free workshop that I'm doing, this right here, is an on-demand StreamYard stream. Okay. So you can see where it says already registered, join here at the bottom. So if you've already registered, you can just click there to join in and it'll change once it's live. But I'm telling you right now, this has grown my email list by 275 people with just the workshop I did in January. So you best believe I did it again. I did it again this month. And I am going to use this to funnel people into doors open for my membership because I'm doing it on the 24th. So the doors will be open when I do this live event. So it is active. It is up. When I tell you, I'm like, why is no one talking about this? I need to make a YouTube video, clearly, but I'm like, what the literal, and they just rolled out an integration with Zapier. So when I tell you, oh, and here's the other thing. Oh my gosh, so many things. So not only does it do this, but it tells you when you go into the back end of your StreamYard account, it will tell you if basically it gives you like history for the person who signed up. It tells you if they registered, it tells you if they attended live, and it tells you if they watched on demand. So registered means they never showed up after putting name and email. Watched live obviously means they came when you were doing it live, and on demand means that they watched it after it was over. So you can export a CSV from StreamYard and you can sort it by attended live, because those people are the most engaged people you have who attended that free event. And then you could follow up with just those people. Just the people who said, this is so important to me. I am going to show up in real time so I can ask questions. I'm like, what? That is amazing. Now, I'm sure Zoom has something, but when I tell you, Zoom and I do not get along. I'm not Zooming anymore. As much as possible, thou shalt not Zoom, because it makes me anxious. They charge so much money for add-ons, they nickel and dime everything. And because I go live every Monday at 10, I know StreamYard like the back of my hand. If I were to hop over to Zoom webinars right now, I would be so like all over the place. Like, it wouldn't be worth it. It's about presenting yourself in a professional manner. So when I tell you this is built into your StreamYard account, if you are a pro user, y'all should be using this. It's crazy. It is currently my link in my bio on Instagram. I was like, I'm not even sending them to my website. I'm sending them right here because it converts so well. And again, you build your email list with people who are engaged. So why Zoom webinar? I'm guessing you meant why not. When I tell you, like, I just don't use it often enough to utilize it the way I am now. So with StreamYard, I can just pop up your questions, no problem. I can screen share. I can add in video clips. I can bring in guests on screen. I can have up to 10 people on camera right now if I wanted to. So for me, it's like the more I use this, I mean, simple stuff. Like right now, I have my buy me a coffee QR code in the top right so that if you guys want to buy me a coffee as a thank you for this live, all you have to do is scan it and go to buy me a coffee. But if I was doing a sponsored live stream, I could say, boom, this StreamYard is sponsored by TubeBuddy. Or if I wanted to promote StreamYard, I could say this StreamYard was powered by, or this stream was powered by StreamYard. If I wanted to play some background music because I was being really dramatic, like I could play background music into StreamYard and underscore myself. Like if Zoom can do this, y'all show me, but the ease at which I am able to add more production value and present myself in a professional way with StreamYard is next to none. I'm loyal. I will not change. So I'm just learning more and more about this platform. I mean, I can do stuff like, so I can take that off, no problem. If I wanted to do this, but then change the background to this, I could. I've made this very big, so maybe I can make it like that so you can see. I can do different camera angles. I can take off StreamYard. And now it's like, oh, hey, if you want to learn more about the tools I have discounts for, check out lashondabrown.com/tools. And I made this backdrop in Canva, but if I didn't want that up there, I could just change it. Like I ride or die, StreamYard all the way. So I love this because I'm doing all this myself. And I like stress-free, I like effective. And when I tell you it's just been a blessing, then hear me out. Just hear me out. Um, I also I also use it in my membership and I created little funny commercial breaks like this. So we do that segment in the membership and I share brand offers that were janky and tell people what to look for. And I love it. And I'm saying this like we do it all the time. We've done it once, but I'm going to keep doing it. I think I'm going to bring in some of my friends also who get brand proposals, brand pitches. And so it's just time to spill the tea of like, what are we getting in our inbox? What's working? What's not? So yeah, it's all the things. Let's see, not because you're an affiliate, right? No shade. No, truthfully, you're watching StreamYard right now. So I became an affiliate after I used the tool. That's how I do it. I don't sign up for affiliate programs and then try to push it on you. I reverse engineer it. If I like it, then I share it. Okay. So there have been many a tool that has never made it on Bootstrap Biz Advice because I'm like, I wouldn't put my credit card number in here. So I'm not going to tell you about it. So that's just how I roll. So yeah, just keeping it real, keeping it real. All right. Newsletter trades. Did I spell that right? Newsletter trades. Yes. Newsletter trades. Didn't know this was a thing. Let's break down this strategy. Newsletter trades in 2024. All right. So here's what people are doing. People who have a like-minded audience. So coaches, consultants, educators, right? If they have the same target customer, they are trading newsletters, whether that means that it's just an ad. I put an ad in your newsletter, you put an ad in my newsletter. People are doing it various ways, but the newsletter trade biz, thriving. I'm going to do a couple of those when I launch the app for my membership because your girl is going to be telling anybody who will listen that I have an app because I think that's cool. But it's not ready yet, so I'm quiet. but newsletter trades is a very good strategy. There are some sites like Beehive that like inherently market your newsletter to similar newsletters, but it costs a lot of money to be on Beehive. So unless they give me a discount code, which they can, hit me up. Um, Not really doing that. So you can manually do it. So if you have biz besties and you're like, girl, I got a summit coming up, and you're like, girl, I'm about to release a course. Y'all could trade, or better yet, you could trade for some type of freebie so that people hear about it on someone else's newsletter and then they opt in for your newsletter. So you still need people to opt in for whatever it is, but trading newsletter space with someone who has a like-minded audience is a very easy way for you to grow your email list. So newsletter trades is something I heard about recently, and I'm like, that makes complete sense. I just don't know why I didn't do that. All right, online summits. Now this one is last, and I'm gonna tell you why. The vast majority of online summits don't benefit you. Hear me out. The primary focus of hosting an online summit is to grow your email list as the host. Most hosts are retaining the emails from the people who sign up for the summit. So, and that's fine. That's just the format, right? The VIP tickets and all those different things, those benefit the host. So, as an educator, if you want to leverage an online summit, you can't be thinking that they're just going to give you an email list of people who sign up and just set it and forget it. That's not how it works. Don't be fooled. Okay. So if you want to participate in an online summit, which is a great way for you to grow your list, what you need to do is you need to offer an irresistible freebie multiple times throughout your session. Now, a lot of these folks will ask you, like, do you have a freebie, right? So that they understand that, you want something out of it other than, potentially affiliate income for a VIP ticket. So they're aware, communicate with the online summit host. Say, look, sis, I'm doing this for free. I typically charge $500 or more. So what can we do? How can we work together so that it is mutually beneficial? Because if it's not mutually beneficial, you're not going to show up excited. You're not going to market it. You're not going to produce quality content. So you might as well have just set that one out. So make sure it's mutually beneficial and figure out, okay, can I circle back? Am I going to market a paid challenge to these people? Hey, you like learning from me for free. I have an upcoming challenge that you could be a part of. Do you want to funnel them to your quiz that you're not calling a quiz, your assessment, your tool, your generator? Do you want to market an on-demand class to them and say, hey, I dig in deeper in this free private live stream, this free on-demand masterclass? Do you want to trade newsletter space with them? Hey guys, I'm looking to meet more new people. If you have a thriving email list and you are selling space in your newsletter, I would love to sponsor it or potentially just trade with you. That's an opportunity. So you can stack some of these opportunities on top of each other, but at the end of the day, online summits in particular, you have the least amount of control over because you are borrowing someone else's platform. Right? So since you are on borrowed land, you have to encourage people to travel to your house. If you don't do that, the marketing alone isn't going to help you. Like you might pick up a couple Instagram followers, a few new people on LinkedIn, but that's not going to give you the type of ROI that you need for getting so much content together to teach and helping them market the summit. So again, you want to make sure that it is mutually beneficial, and you can easily do that by having that irresistible freebie ready so that when you do teach for free, then you can market that. Now, another note for online summits, a lot of summit hosts are willing to let you teach live. They're willing to let you teach without slides. Slides are not typically mandatory. Pre-recorded isn't typically mandatory, but you have to ask for that because typically pre-recorded content is the highest quality content that will be made available inside of a summit. But if you ain't got time for that, especially if you're not being compensated financially, then ask or just simply walk away. right? We have to be willing to walk away from things that don't serve us well. Because if you don't walk away, you're going to show up half-hearted and it's not going to convert. So it will be an utter waste of everyone's time. Everyone's time. So just don't do that. Okay. So just putting that out there. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to play the Bootstrap Stinger, and then I am going to check the comments and see, do you have questions? This is live for the 23 people watching this live on YouTube. If you have questions, drop them in the comments because it's going to help me to rank this video once the video is over. So I'm going to go ahead and play that stinger. Let me know if you have questions. As always, you can support me by buying a cup of coffee. It's just $5. I'm probably gonna get coffee anyway, but that keeps me creative and caffeinated. And this is also how you join Bootstrap Star Students, which is my monthly workshop subscription. Tomorrow, we will be hosting a webinar on AI. You cannot buy tickets publicly because we sold out of the public tickets. But if you are a STAR student, you'll be guaranteed a ticket and the replay. So that's the only way you're getting into this workshop. So feel free to scan that QR code and become a STAR student today. That's also a way to tell your editor, this is where you should stop editing. I'm telling you everything, people. I'm telling you everything. So if you have not joined the wait list for my membership, I'm telling you, I teach stuff like this all the time because it's real life. It's what I'm actually doing. It's so much easier to teach when you're actually doing it. So yes, so what you get if you are a member of the Bootstrap Creators is you will get access to our monthly content planning parties. You will get the replays if you can't attend live. I get it. It's the last Wednesday of the month at 1 p.m. Eastern. So if that doesn't work for you, you will get the replays immediately because we register you in StreamYard. So obviously StreamYard is going to send you the recording. The content calendar template is customized to help you to generate content that's going to drive traffic to your offers, whether they are free, low, mid, or high ticket offers. There is a private podcast with YouTube updates. I have an update from the CEO of YouTube that I will be dropping today. So Bootstrap creators, stay tuned for that. They have a new focus to actually help creators monetize, and I want to let you know about it. So I'm basically going to break down the recent letter from the YouTube CEO in the private podcast. Voice note support via Async. Async is a new app. It's like Voxer on steroids. It does a TLDR. It does a transcription. You can respond with text, with audio, and with photos. I got Dan to fix that. You can upload a photo. So if you are saying, hey, LaShonda, which thumbnail do you think is better? You can actually upload photos as well. Bootstrap creators, that should be fixed. You do not need to be a premium user to upload a photo at this point. If you cannot use it, please tell me. I will contact Dan again. Okay, cool. You will get a guaranteed ticket at my monthly workshops. So my monthly workshops are typically filled with STAR students, Bootstrap creators, and anyone in the public who wants to come in for that topic but wants low commitment. And so I use these workshops as a way to share my subject matter expert friends with my community, but also to generate leads for my memberships. Feel free to steal the strategy if you want. My pricing model is $10, $50, $500. $10 workshops, $50 a month in Bootstrap creators, $500 strategy sessions. People don't typically book the strategy sessions, but when they do, I get paid and they are meaty. So that's what that is. And then you get access to all the previous workshop recordings. So I go all the way back from when I first started doing workshops. So you get access to preparing for your first YouTube video, how to make money with PayHib, Bootstrap Bot, where I walk you through how to use ManyChat. I think YouTube tips for Canva, all sorts of things. So that's in there too. And then accountability. You tell me what your goals are, and then I stay on you like a tick. It's great. And it's great. So if you need accountability to do what you say you're supposed to be doing, yeah, join the wait list. And when the doors open on the 21st, you can come on in. All right, so let's see what we got going on in the comments. No question, just a hello. Great live stream. Lucy is a Bootstrap creator. I love her aesthetic, y'all. I love it. She's so good at productivity. She has a video about basically hacks for using Google Calendar. Half that stuff I did not know was available. So go check her out, Hello Lucy, on YouTube, and watch that video and subscribe. It's fire. Like, I learned a lot from her. So she's all up in the tools. She's very connected with ClickUp. So if you are a ClickUp girl, she is very great for that too. So yes, thank you so much, Lucy. Thank you for saying hello. All right, Nanette, let's see here. Question, do you have the Pro of StreamYard? I do, because I use it so much. So I have definitely upgraded. It also allows you to stream in 1080p, which is why I look so good. So 720, if you don't upgrade, 1080 could be yours for a Pro membership. So I definitely do that. What are the best tools for automation of products? Yes, on the wait list. Yes, you are. I sent you a voice message in async. Okay, so best tools for automation. I'm so glad you asked. Okay, so I have added a tools page to the site because I get this question all the time. Also, for those of you who are Buy Me a Coffee girls, you can also add a widget to your site where people can buy you a coffee without leaving your website. So love that. I'll probably should do a video about it. If you want me to, tell me in the comments. All right, so down here we have tools that I use to run Bootstrap Biz Device. Everything that I have a discount code for is linked. Tools to help you stay organized, tools I've recently discovered, and tools to help you be more productive. So everything is available at, wait for it, it's coming. It's available at lashondabrown.com/tools. Yay. So yeah, go check it out. At one point I thought it'd be a cool idea to do a bootstrap coupon book. And when I tell you, it took me forever to keep that thing updated. So I just made a very simple landing page. Angela's going to add some logos to this so it looks a little bit better. But it's just a highly functional page. Here's that coupon code I was telling you about. It expires in 17 days. And that's going to get you 50% off your first 3 months of Interact. So if you want to do the quiz strategy, that's the code you should use. Just use Bootstrap when you check out, and it should give you that discount. So great question. Glad you asked. Let's see here. I want to thank you for this. I'm old school, not great at technology. Your wisdom and sharing heart are going to help me a lot. Yes, that is part of why Bootstrap Biz Device exists, because I started this channel when I had a marketing company and I would create tutorials to explain to business owners who were not tech savvy how to do stuff. So the best thing for you to do is, if you run into a situation where Google has let you down, is to let me know in the comments, and then I'll typically either address it on a live stream or with a pre-recorded video if they happen to be one of my tech partners. So yeah, engaging with me results in content. So that is why the StreamYard playlist exists, because I got so many questions about it. I was like, let me just show y'all and make it available to the internet for people who want to leverage this tool better. So yeah, stick with me, like and subscribe, because I'll just help you. That's how that works. Love your personality. Yes. See, the reason why I'm so happy is because I did my morning routine and stayed prayed up, because the devil was coming for me. And I only work 20 hours a week. So if you want to steal my morning routine, I'll link to that in the description, but it's also on YouTube. I literally break down what I do in the morning to show up like this Monday morning at 10. So that's available. Sorry, please, which membership was for accountability? Sorry, driving. That is the Bootstrap Creators, which the doors open on the 21st. The doors are closed because I thought I was only going to sell 25 seats, and they went in a week. So I am managing a group right now with 45 people in it. So I needed to close the doors to make sure I could get organized, to work the kinks out, to figure out what people needed. And so I'm going to do that in February. I'll do it again in March. But the goal in April, when my app rolls out, I won't need to close the doors because I'll have systems to automate a lot of what I'm doing manually right now inside of our community. So it will go live on the 21st. So you can just go to buy me a coffee. You'll see this, the membership show up there, but I'm also going to email everyone who signs up for the wait list. So that's another way that you can get notified. I know people get busy. I don't want you to miss it. The amount of people who missed the last time, I don't even want to talk about it. So just go to LaShondaBrown.com/membership to join the wait list. That way you can hear about it. Okay, cool. Let's see. Yes, signed up for most of the offers on that page. I love that. I love that so much. Well, I hope you guys really appreciated the format of this. I have been trying to modify things based on your feedback. The work with me sessions were cute last year, but you guys really want something more meaty, which that's fine. I'm here for it as long as I don't have to make slides. So this is fun, and continue to show up Mondays at 10. I'll be talking about something helpful. What is it? I don't know, but it'll be there. I promise. So I'm just being honest with you. This is a huge part of my strategy. So be sure to subscribe and turn the notification bell on. Going live allows me to get out content with ease because my primary customer is the tech companies. So I am actively beta testing tools. I'm building an app. I'm managing a membership, and I only work 20 hours a week. So in order for me to keep up, I have to, one, hire team members, which I have, and two, be very protective of my time. So I do that by trying to make the Monday live streams basically like a live workshop, masterclass, jam. I don't know. And yeah, if it's meaty enough, then I can go in, I can optimize it with TubeBuddy, and then I'm able to generate passive income just off of people watching the replay. Thus, I can make money directly from Google for things that I created for free to do housekeeping with my community and market to new people. So that's why I do what I do. That's it. That's how it works. So yeah, I would encourage you also to follow me on LinkedIn. I have done a series for the past few weeks that has worked really well, where I just share like a weekly strategy report of things that I'm testing, and I tell you what's working and what's not. Like, link to the tool. Here's what I did. Here's what flopped. Here's what did well. And people really like hearing the breakdown in a very concise way because there is a character limit there. So I would encourage you to find me on LinkedIn as well and give me a follow, because I think there aren't enough people in the online marketing space who are telling you the behind the scenes so that you can implement the strategy on your own time. So that's something that I like to add to the dynamic. Again, you can DM me the word tools on Instagram if you want to get a reminder with the link, but you can always go to LaShondaBrown.com/tools. And yeah, I'm like looking through all the things that typically pop up. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up on YouTube. All right. So I think that's it. I feel like we covered some good ground. Quick little recap. Let's see. We'll go back into my February 12th challenges. I would use Flowdesk checkout. So if you're a Flowdesk user, get on that. Quizzes, you can use Interact for that. On-demand masterclasses, you can use StreamYard for that. Newsletter trades, talk to your biz besties, and online summits. Get on it, but make sure it is mutually beneficial. So one more time, I'm going to play that Flowdesk ad. If you want to try Flowdesk free, you can use my link, LaShondaBrown.com/Flowdesk, and you will get access to Flowdesk free for 30 days and 50% off your first year, which is fire. That is fire. The amount of people that I have saved, thousands, by making that switch, crazy. If you are a Flowdesk user, you too can be an affiliate. You get $19 delivered to your PayPal account every time someone signs up for Flowdesk using your link. All you need to do is go into your dashboard, head down to Share Flowdesk, and copy your link from there. So if you are a Flowdesk user and you are not marketing Flowdesk, you are missing out on $19 per person that you tell about it. You can also leave the Made with Love on Flowdesk, I don't know what to call that, graphic at the bottom of your emails, because that directly links to Flowdesk with your affiliate link as a cookie. So that's another passive way that you can refer people to Flowdesk. So yeah, all the things, friends, all the things. But I hope you found this useful. And until next time, ta-ta for now.
What if email marketing was this easy? This beautiful? This affordable? What if email marketing was this you? Meet Flowdesk, an email marketing platform dedicated to helping you grow, nurture, and monetize your email list beautifully. Design emails people love to get. Free for 30 days, no credit card required.